Hello and welcome to the Sentinel Technical Channel. Today we are going over the Sentinel HID-2 High Intensity Discharge Lighting Controller. The HID-2 is a very useful item in most people's grow rooms or indoor gardens, regardless of the sophistication of the garden it's in. It combines a 24-hour light timer with a battery backup. It has a high temperature shutdown feature. The high temperature shutdown, the temperature is taken by a 2-meter remote probe. It also has a hot start delay feature built into it. The hot start delay is to protect your expensive horticultural lamps. If the power goes out during a lights on cycle, it will allow your lamps to cool down before it restarts the lamps. So in doing this, it protects your lamps. It can also protect ballast and things from turning on and off repeatedly if you have the power fluctuation taking place. To get into the basic programming of the Sentinel HID-2, the first thing we're going to do is set the time. So you press down the set time button for 1 second. You'll notice the hours flashing. Press enter to go to minutes, enter to go to seconds, enter to go to AM, PM, and enter again. Make sure to press enter after every value, kind of like a computer, so that it gets there. Don't just move on to the next option. Go through and press enter for everything that's available. Next, we'll set the lights on time. In this case, we have the lights set on to come at 12 p.m. Set the lights off time, once again, to turn off at 12 p.m., assuming this is a photo period sensitive plant. We have the Relay 2 delay. What the Relay 2 delay is there's actually 2 receptacles on the HID-2. The first receptacle can be for your daytime lighting. Your second receptacle can be to run a separate set of lights. It can also be to run a nighttime device, or it can be to run something continuously, depending upon how you program it. If you have it set in the daytime, you could have both outlets turn on at the same time, which would be if you had 2 600-watt lights you were turning on, or a bank of lights as well as a light mover, something to that effect. If you want to run 2 separate banks of lights off that, you can actually put a delay in there, and the second bank of lights will turn on 1 second to 30 minutes later. And in doing so, you can minimize the amount of power that hits your power relays and things like that. You're not turning on 16 or 32 ballasts at once for your main inlet and your breaker boxes. To set the Relay 2 mode, you press Relay 2 mode. We would change this to the day mode and press enter. Now it's set to turn both lights on at the same time. And then by doing that, we would go to Relay 2 mode, and it's set for daytime. Relay 2 delay. Now we're set for 2 minutes and 30 seconds of a delay between the 2 banks of lights hitting on. Another useful feature of the HID-2 is the test light device. And this basically allows you to force your lights to turn on or off outside of the cycle that you have set in there. And that would be if you needed to change a light bulb or something like that, you could actually force it off without turning everything off.